Alright, first things first, what you need to do is go ahead and lay out all the parts you're going to need to install the Just Like Glass screen protector on your device. Now first and foremost, you want to make sure you've washed your hands thoroughly. Now it does include this nice instructional card that has step-by-steps. It's very important that you actually read through this card and follow the steps precisely. As long as you do all of these steps correctly, you will end up with a great looking installation. Now basically you want to start by cleaning your hands and follow each and every one of these steps. So as you can see, I've zoomed in to kind of give you an idea of all three of these steps. Now I'm not going to go line by line through these steps, but it does carry over to the back of the card. There too, I've mentioned this several times, it is very important that you do follow these steps of the installation card. Now first you want to make sure your hands are very clean. The goal is to remove any of those oils or dirt or debris from your fingers. Then you too want to take your device, power it down. If you have a removable battery, I say go ahead and remove that battery. Put your battery door back on. That way there's no way you can accidentally turn your device on during installation. Now you want to take some time and clean the actual glass of your device very thoroughly. Now if you need to, you can use a very little bit of the included solution. The goal is to have all fingerprints, dirt, and debris removed from your device, including any dust or lint. Now you want to start with the screen shield itself. Now I recommend taking a nice bowl of water. This way you can keep your hands nice and moist and you won't end up with any fingerprints or debris on the shield itself. After you've wetted your hands, get your screen shield bottle and spray a little bit on the outside. Go ahead and peel it back and then start to coat the sticky side of the film so that when you touch it you do not leave any fingerprints. Let's go ahead and give it a nice, good, thick, thorough coating of the mist from your solution bottle. You want to have a nice, good, even coating of that moisture all over the screen protector. Now once you've installed that, you want to really line it up and get it installed. Now this is very important. When you do that, you want to go ahead and rub the screen shield around, moving it in kind of a circular pattern. And what that does is it allows that moisture to get completely even across the entire device. And what that helps you to do is to remove all of the bubbles. As you can see here, I have several bubbles on this screen shield, but what you want to do first is go ahead and get it aligned exactly where you want the screen protector. And as you can see here, there are a lot of bubbles and moisture underneath this protector. But we'll go ahead and work all of those out. Mainly you want to make sure you've got it positioned in the place you want. Now you can use a credit card or something like that. I recommend you can even use the piece of cardboard that the instructions are printed on and fold it over, give yourself a nice hard edge. Take the included little microfiber cloth and you want to start in the center in nice small circles to work out any of that moisture and air bubbles out of the screen protector. Now you just want to take your time and use some force here, and as you can see I've cleared away all of those bubbles. Now once you've got that center done, all the bubbles have been cleared and the protector is exactly where you want it lined up, you want to go ahead and continue to work those bubbles down and out of the screen shield itself. Now what I recommend doing is putting some pressure here, and you're wanting to work out all of those bubbles, and you want to do that away from your ports and your buttons. So you want to kind of push that moisture and air to the sides of the screen protector. Now I like to rotate it around and work towards myself. Now all the while you're doing this, you are applying quite a bit of pressure because you want to push and actually squeegee out all of that moisture and air bubbles. So just take your time and work with this, making sure that the microfiber cloth is the only thing touching the screen protector so that you don't damage it in installation. Now once you've done that, you can go ahead and take the microfiber cloth here and kind of dry off the device itself. Now as you can see right there, I've got a very good installation. No major air bubbles or any problems. Looks very good. There again, you just want to take your time and make sure you've removed all of that moisture that you can, keeping an eye out for any mist, bubbles, or anything like that. The main goal here is you want to do this, and you have to do it without getting any dust or debris underneath the screen shield. Now if you do have any dust or debris, it will cause what looks like a little air bubble. Now, we do not recommend you trying to pull these protectors up to remove those air bubbles, but if you do, you can use a piece of Scotch tape or something, but odds are you'll have a hard time removing all of the bubbles if you pull up this screen shield and try to reinstall it. Now, as you can see here, I have a little mark right there that looks like a little bit of an air bubble. Now, before I stop, I want to go ahead and take my squeegee there and work that bubble out to the side. And as you can see there, it's almost completely gone. So you just want to continue to work those spots, making sure you've removed all air bubbles or debris and moisture from underneath your protector. If you leave an air bubble, it will leave a ring once it does dry. Your goal is to have all of the air bubbles completely worked out, as I do here. And now you will have some haze underneath it and everything. Now, as you can see, I do have some lint here on the outside of the protector, but underneath it there is a little bit of haze, and that is left from a little bit of moisture between the screen protector and the glass of the phone itself. Now, taking your time, just work all of that out, and in the next 4 to 5 days, all of that haze and moisture will completely disappear. Now, if your edges start to come up in any way, you just want to work those down. Now, that has kind of been a step-by-step how-to installation of the DBA cases, just like glass. Now, we've installed it here on a Samsung Galaxy S3, but this installation will work for any other device that you're choosing to install this on.